So this is BaraBariBall, an upcoming game by Noah Sasso, and it's kind of like Smash Brothers meets volleyball. So the green team's trying to score by getting the ball in the bottom right green section of the level, and the brown team's trying to do the opposite, get the ball in the bottom left. You can attack each other kind of like Smash Brothers style, where each character has, you know, about 10 different attacks, and attacking your opponents just knocks them around the level. If you get the ball in your scoring area, you'll get 1 or 2 points, depending on how many players. But each time you die, you lose a point. And you play to 3 or 5 points, so first to 5 wins in a 4-player game. You got 7 jumps that you can use, and each time you use a jump, you eat up one of the orbs around your character. And if you use your last jump, then you start flashing red, and anybody who hits you will get a critical and kind of stun you for a couple seconds. And that's pretty much the whole game. It's very basic, but a lot of fun. There's 3 different characters, and I'll go into what each of those characters does next. So Joshi is basically your run-of-the-mill average character, where compared to Tempura, his attacks aren't super great, and compared to Sari, he's not super fast. But his biggest strength is when he's carrying the ball, he's the fastest of the 3 characters. So if he just picks up the ball and runs with it, it's really hard for other characters to catch him. His other strength is his basic attacks are all really fast and have tremendous range, particularly his forward and A crescent kick, which just covers so much space. And you can see green using that often. It also moves things pretty far, so every time he kicks brown or kicks the ball just goes wherever he wants it. So that's a really good move to abuse. His other particularly strong attack is his super, which lets him basically mid-air dash in any direction he wants. You can see green and brown just using that to recover from a position no other characters would really be able to recover from. Tempura is the slowest character of the 3, but he also has the best attacks, particularly in the air. So it's really hard for him to catch people, but if he does catch him, he'll pretty much win any fight he's in, you know, if you're halfway competent. So in the air he's got, that uppercut, which is pretty powerful, and this body slam, which is also really powerful, where he just knocks people down, and both attacks have so many active frames, they kind of stay hanging out there for like half a second. And a lot of his attacks are like that, where they're very easy to hit with, and very good at controlling large areas of the field, because of how wide the arc they hit is. So his super is this slam attack, which knocks people down, and they stay stunned for a long time. His uppercut is pretty good for winning like tip-offs. Like in the middle of the field, at the beginning of the game, you'll always be trying to knock the ball to your opponent's side of the field, and the uppercut's great for that. And it's also great for recovery. And then he's also got the slam attack, which is great for trapping people at the bottom of the level for easy kills. Sari is the fastest character of the 3, which makes her great for recovering the ball. And they balance it in a few ways. One way they balance it is that once she has the ball, she's kind of back to normal speed, where you can still catch her, even if you're Tempura, you'll eventually catch up with her. And they also balance her by giving her these incredibly short-range, precise attacks, where they're not bad attacks, but they're very difficult to connect with. But anything they do connect with still goes flying, so she's great for moving the ball around with them. So her biggest strength is her speed, which means that if she ever gets past you with the ball, she's going to score. Like Tempura here, there's just nothing he can do once she gets over him. It's a free point. Her super attack is a flying kick, which is not only great for covering long distances, but if it connects, it sends people so far that it's pretty much a free point. She's also got the slam attack, kind of like other characters, but you have to be very precise with it. It has a very narrow hitbox, but it's still just as deadly, so great way to snatch up an easy kill. So that's BaraBariBall. It's coming out this year, 2013, as a part of the SportsFriends package. and it should be cross-platform on the PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. So keep an eye out for it, and I'll see you guys later.